If you're someone who's looking for a very simple way of managing several projects worked on by several different teams, then this is for you. Let me show you what I built for a different Favro customer, and maybe you can build it too. So it all starts in this management overview collection. Now, this is the only collection that we're going to build today, but of course you can make multiples of these collections and you can sort them into folders in Favro based on client or type or platform or any type of way based on how your organization is set up. In this collection, we have 4 boards. We have 2 project backlogs in Overview Project 1 and Overview Project 2 here. And then we have 2 execution boards on the right side here for 2 different teams with 2 different workflows. Now, let me show you how this solution works. So let's say that Team Pink are going to work on Story 1 and Story 2 from this Epic 1 in Project 1. And they're also going to work on Story A from Epic A in Story 2. So they're working on multiple different projects, but of course they only want to see their workflow and the stuff that needs to be moving through. So let's say they start moving things through their workflow. On the Story 1, you can see that it's in committed now, but nothing's changed on the overview. It's only when they start to work on it, when it goes to in progress, that is reflected in the overview, and it also aggregates up to the Epic. Now, of course, if I move Story A, that will be reflected in Overview Project 2. So, how did I build this? Well, the most important part is this project status field. So let's say you have some epics and you have some stories on this board. Then you create the project status field. Now, this is the most important field in this collection, so listen carefully. This is a shared status field, meaning it can be shared across boards and across collections in your Favro organization. Right now, I have it shared to only this collection. And of course, it's a status field, so it has the labels planned, ongoing, and complete. Now, it's really important that you make this the main status of the board. So you go to main status settings, you change the main status field to this shared status. Now, this will allow it to be in sync with other boards where this status exists. We also have a project progress field here, which is based on the status of these cards on this board. Now, this is to do some neat things with automations and also for you to be able to see the status of the epics very easily. So, when you created this project status field and also the project progress field on the project overview backlogs, you can easily save this as a board template by going here, going to more, and saving as a board template. This will allow you to not have to recreate this every time you start up a new project. You can simply create it from the template, and it'll already have the project status field applied as the main status and ready to go. All right, next thing we're going to do is add the project status on the team execution boards. The easiest way to do this is to switch it over to a sheet view, go here to add a field, add shared field, and then add our project status field. Now, I've already done this on this board, but what you don't want to do here is make it the main status, because we still want the teams to have autonomy over their workflows, and there might be different stages that the card needs to move through. So right now we have planned, committed, in progress, and done here. So once you've added that, it's time for some automations. Now, you only need 4 automations in this solution to make it work. So let's go in here and check what's going on. So on the team execution boards, we have 2 automations. We have that when a card is assigned the done status, we want to change a card field, and then we select that project status that we added, and we want it to be assigned complete. So when the card is assigned done in our execution board, it's assigned to complete. So this will reflect on both the execution board and also in the overview, in the project overview backlogs. All right, let's check out the next automation. Here we have that when a card is assigned the status in progress on the team execution board, we change the card field and we select that project status again, and it's assigned ongoing. That means that when the team decides to start working on something, we want that reflected in the overview backlogs and it says ongoing. So that's the only two automations that you need on the team level to make this solution work. Now let's see what you need on the overview project backlogs. Let's go in here and check what automations we have. So here that we have that when a progress bar reaches 100% and we have that project progress, we want to change the status to complete. We also have that when a card changes from planned to ongoing, we want to change the status of other cards, and in this case, the parent card, so the epic, from any status to the status ongoing. So this means that when the team starts working on a story, that's reflected on the epic level, and when all stories are complete, you can see that the epic also completes automatically. So that's it for this solution. Let me know what you think.